In today's world, competition between businesses is very sharp. Everybody is calling out loud. Everybody is pushing out bright colors. Everybody is putting out innovations to get the attention of the market. One of the best ways to do this very well is branding. In our previous videos, we have looked at the importance of branding. We have looked at the different types of branding that exist. However, today we are going to be looking at the 6 stages of branding design. How to design a formidable brand, step-by-step guide in designing a formidable brand that will make your business to stand out in this very lousy, very noisy, and very competitive world that we find ourselves these days. In a survey by the Nelson Global New Product Innovation Survey, it was discovered that 59% of the audience prefer to buy new products from the brand they know, and 21% will buy new products from the brand they already know and they trust. So that is why we are going to be looking at how to design, how to put together the 6 stages in designing a formidable brand. That is what we are going to be looking at after this short break. Once again, I am p.o.s. See you after this short break.
Here we go, money talk.
Here comes the money, money, money.
Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Hey, welcome back. Like I said before the short break, the importance of branding cannot be overemphasized. We have product branding, we have corporate branding, and we have personal branding. We have mentioned this in some of our previous videos. You can go back and watch them. And before I go ahead, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to Cogent TV. All right, Paul Rand, a brand specialist, once said that design is the silent ambassador of your brand. Design is the silent ambassador of your brand. So you need to pay attention to your design. That is why we are going to be looking at the 6 stages of branding design, of putting together a formidable branding design. I've met some guys in time past, when they talk about branding, the only thing they talk about is logo. However, branding is more than a logo. There are other things that you need to look at beyond logo when you are designing your brand. That's what we are going to be looking at today. So strap up your seatbelt and follow me on this journey. It's going to be an informative and interesting one. First stage, defining your business goals and your brand personalities. This is the fundamental thing you must do. It is not the work of your graphic designer or your visual artist to do this for you. It is your duty. You set your business goals, you set your brand personality. What are we doing in this industry? Why are we in business? What is your vision statement? What is your mission statement? So you must define this very well before you go ahead to talk to your brand designer, your graphic artist, or your visual creator. So you must know your business goal. You must settle it. That is the first stage. Setting and defining your business goals and setting your brand personality. Stage 2, market and users research. Now that you have sorted out your business goals, you have sorted out your brand personality, the next thing is research. You and your graphic designer or your visual artist must go into the market. You must get data. Assumption is not a good option. You must not assume. You must do your market research. Who are your competitors? What are they doing? You must know the industry standard. Let's say, for instance, you are into real estate. Who are my competitors? Look at other real estate brands. Look at their logos, look at their colors, look at their proposition. This will guide you in creating your own. Experience, whether good or bad, is a good leader. So it will lead you and guide you in creating your own brand, in designing your own brand. Also, you must research into your potential users. Who are your potential clients? Who are your potential customers? You must know them. What is their persona? What is their demography? What are they into? What does their income look like? All these things are very important. Research, market research and user research is key in your branding design. You must know them. You must not assume. You must not guess. You must do your research. This will give you an edge. The third stage, logo design. Actually, logo plays a lot of important role in branding design. So you must pay close attention to it. Now that you have done your market research, you understand and you know what your competitors' logos look like, and you understand who your potential clients are. Now it's time for you to go into your creative process. Logo simply means a basic mark or basic symbol representing a brand, representing a business. So it's time for you to sit down with your graphic designer to put something creative together. You can go and check some of our previous videos. We have spoken elaborately about logo, the different type of logos, and the process of creating an effective logo. So you can check that out. That is the third stage, logo design. The fourth stage, choosing other brands elements like typographic font, like your color. A lot of people don't understand that being specific with your font, with your typography, is a very important part of branding design. There should be a particular brand that is identified with your business. That is what comes on your advertising, comes on your website, comes on your business card, on your letterhead. This is the font you use. You are consistent with it. It's not today you use Gothic, tomorrow you are using Serif. You must be consistent with your choice of font, your set of font, and you must establish this. Anyone working on your brand, these are the fonts. This is our typography. You must establish that. You must have your color scheme. You must be consistent with your brand element. What is the color that is, or the colors that are associated with this brand? Choosing these brand elements are as important as your logo. You must be consistent with them. The fifth stage, establishing your corporate brand style. Establishing your corporate brand style. Now that you have sorted out your logo, you have chosen your other brands element like your font and your colors. You have sorted your color scheme. The next thing is setting your corporate brand style. How are we going to combine these various elements in our branding? This color will be louder than this color. Our backgrounds will always be white. We have to use a grungy style. We want to. So, what is your corporate style? What type of? How do you want to combine your elements? How do you want your corporate visual identity to look like? Setting your corporate brand style is very important. How will your social media posts look like? It will be similar to your website, your banners, and your billboards, your app, your website. All of them look the same because of the way you have combined your brand elements, your logo, your colors, everything, your font, they look similar and it is consistent. Do you want it to look retro? Do you want it to look grungy? Do you want it to look modern? You must set this one in perspective. You must know which color is going to be prominent. What is our background? All these things must be sorted out. It plays a very important role in branding design. What is your business card? What does it look like? what does your letterhead look like? What does your car branding, what does it look like? What does your billboard, what does it look like? You must be consistent with it. It will stand you out. This is where creating a mock-up is important. Your brand designer must learn how to create a mock-up for you. Your mug, your business card, your letterhead paper, your brand style, corporate brand style is very important. The sixth stage, creating a style guide. You have sorted out your logo, you have sorted out all your other visual elements. It's now time for your graphic designer, your visual designer, to put together a document containing the proper way of using all these elements. That is what we call style guide. It will contain your color code, what is your typography, your set of fonts. All these things, it will be in that document. For instance, if a printer wants to work for you, this guide will be given to him. It will guide him in knowing what to do when putting together your element. What is the shade of your color? We call it color code. Also, if somebody is working on your website, it will have the proper Pantone color for your design, for your designs, and for your app, for your website, for your social media posts. Creating a color guide is key. That is the last stage of your branding design. All right, that brings us to the end of today's business talk, today's brand talk. Thank you for making it a date with me. Like I always said, we really appreciate you for joining us. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Cogent TV. Subscribe to Cogent TV. So, thank you for joining us. Before we go, I want to introduce a program, a graphic design program that is coming up in Abuja in April 25th to 29th, 2022. I want us to come together to learn how to use Photoshop properly. Whether you are a professional, you don't have to be a designer to be in this class, because we are going to take it from the rudiment. In these 5 days, we are going to learn how to use Photoshop to design your logo, to see the flyer for more details. Thank you for joining me. I am p.o.s. See you in the next show.